Well, hello everyone. Welcome on back. We got some more driving going on. This time from Gillette, Wyoming, which we actually just discovered. Oh shoot, there's a thing there. In the last trip, and we're going to. This is okay. Okay, we can go this way. And we're going to somewhere in Nebraska. Where was it? Norfolk, I think. And I think unfortunately, no. I was looking at one. Girl, break. This is my hardest, this is my biggest challenge. Help. This is my biggest challenge with, with the pedal is I can't not gas. Lord. Okay, this is honestly the start last time was not great. I feel like I crashed pretty quickly, so you know what, just is what it is. I'm not gonna lie, my tummy is hurting. I just recorded the last one, but I actually recorded the last one. Am I going like wait, it says it's 70 here. This is like gravel road. I feel like 70's bad. My tummy hurted, so like I recorded it and then I was like I need to go and lay down for a bit. So I laid down for a bit. I still don't feel great, but you know what? We're gonna do this. I don't know, like I'm wondering if I need to like start like taking things out of my diet to see if it'll make things better. I don't know. Anyways, we out here vibing, we driving, and we're gonna like, you know, chat about this last week, because like last time I chatted about like the week before or something, but it was just my birthday. When I'm recording this last week, when you see this, definitely, it's been a while. But it's my birthday. I took the day off stream, and I think I slept in quite a bit because, you know, I have one thing that I have not been doing lately very well is sleeping. Despite my best efforts, I will like oh. That was a cop. I think sheriff probably technically. Despite my best efforts, it'll be like 6 in the morning when I'm like, buddy, could you figure it out? Could you go to sleep? And it's so annoying. Like I've tried to read before bed instead of TikToking. I've tried to do neither, but I just like lay there and my body's like, I'm uncomfy, my tummy hurts, etc. So anyways, I'm hoping actually honestly tonight. So normally I do invoicing on Saturday nights, but whenever I co-work on stream, and that's what we're doing tomorrow, I've been doing invoicing on Sunday because it just like, it impacts my life less. I hate doing invoicing so much. It's not like, here's the thing. I talked about this a little bit in the vlog that I've been recording today. I've been doing invoicing for, I want to say like 8 years now. I have not gotten a raise in many years. I have to pay for the software, or the app, it's called Navionics, to do the plotting of the trips and stuff myself, which is like $80. And I'm very efficient at what I do. And so that's like about what I make in a month doing it. So it was okay before because I used to work another job, but I don't now. So like, why would I continue doing this? So I need to like send an email to my boss, like, listen, if you want me to keep doing this, 1, give me more money, 2, pay for this app. But anyway, so where I was getting at is my tummy hurts. So driving has not been great lately, guys. I'm hoping to maybe go to sleep early tonight, but I don't know, because like my tummy hurts. I'm tired, but it's just been like what it's been like. But anyways, so we're gonna drive anyway. So Monday went out for dinner, whatever, but I got some Lego for my birthday, which was really exciting. I got a couple gifts. I talked a little bit about one earlier in the last one. I think my mom sent me an Amazon.ca gift card, which can't really use for physical things because they don't send to America anymore. I used to be able to, but not anymore. But so I've been buying like audiobooks, not audiobooks, the other thing, Kindle books, and I might get Donkey Kong Bonanza because that might be fun. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll get myself Donkey Kong Bonanza tonight, take my Switch 2, climb into bed, and just don't. I need to charge my my Steam Deck. So if you watched the last part, or if you've been around stream, I talked about the Great Ant Apocalypse, where they like literally came and attacked me while I was having a bad day and I was trying to vibe, and then our entire headboard was overwhelmed with ants. It was awful. But as a result, my iPad charger got broken, and it plugs in over kind of underneath where the frog is there. But I couldn't find my replacement one that day, so I'm just using one off of our headboard because our headboard plugs in. But normally that's where the Steam Deck charges from. So I need to move the charger back to the normal place so that I can plug in the Steam Deck, so that I can charge my Steam Deck. But I bought a game called Undermine, which looks like kind of like a Legend of Zelda-like game, and I think I want to play that. But also, I was looking at like some old Hollow Knight clips the other day, and I kind of really want to play Hollow Knight, or like a game really similar to Hollow Knight. There's some good ones out there. I always recommend Islets if you like Hollow Knight, or if you like the idea of Hollow Knight but it scares you because you think it's difficult, or if you've tried Hollow Knight and it's difficult, because like it totally is. I always recommend Islets, because Islets is also a Metroidvania. It's got similar vibes. Excuse me. It's just, I find it more forgiving than Hollow Knight. We played both games, obviously. I really enjoyed it. The dev who made that game also made a game called Sheepo, which was good. I think Islets was a little bit more polished, which I think makes sense because Islets was the second game. And then also recently-ish, within the last couple of years, made a game called Crypt Custodian, which is, it's kind of like more of like an isometric Metroidvania instead of like the traditional like 2D type vibe, but it's really, I played the demo and I really, really enjoyed the demo. I bought the game. I just haven't got a chance to get into it yet because too many games. But I'm like, that's one that I kind of like want to either play on stream or record. I think it's, oh shoot, you know what? We got the violation anyways. We're just gonna go. I think it's about a 10-hour gameplay though. So like, typically when I record things for the YouTube, I try to keep them like 8 hours or under. Because 8 hours is like 4 weeks, which is like an entire month. But like, obviously sometimes it don't be like that. I'm so tempted to go down that entrance exit, but no, we'll go around like we're supposed to. But yeah, no, there's just too many games, so I'm trying to figure out one. So I bought Undermine specifically to play, but yeah, no, like the idea of playing Donkey Kong Bonanza, like, here's the thing, like I could play it on stream, and like I think that would be a good time, but I've got so much stuff scheduled just for this week alone coming up. And like, I always play Palia at least one day a week because I love Palia so much. Or Palia, I think is technically how you're supposed to say it. I'm committed to Palia. In more than one ways. Gonna say it like that, but also I'm committed to the game. But like, so many people are playing Donkey Kong Bonanza, right? It's like, sometimes when new games come out, I'm like, is it worth my time to play these games? Like, it's like a whole, like, is it in my wheelhouse? Like, is it a game that I would typically play? Because, like, I don't think it would make sense for me to play, like, a brand new, like, Steve Madden game. Steve Madden does shoes. Just Madden game. Just a Madden game. You know, like, obviously that doesn't make sense for me to play. I don't play games like that. But, you know, I do play a lot of Nintendo games. And so Donkey Kong Bonanza does kind of make sense. But also, like, it could be, like, one of those nice ones to just play on my own. Like, when I first played Mario Odyssey, and from what I hear, Donkey Kong Bonanza has really strong Mario Odyssey vibes. I played that on my own the first time I played it. And I really, really enjoyed it. And so, like, I talked a little bit in the last one about how I, like, have such a hard time playing games for myself and not making any content around it, whether it's recording for YouTube or streaming it. So It's a hard decision to make, but I think it'd be fun. But we shall see. Anyway, so that's something that I think I could get with that Amazon wish list, and then I bought a couple books. I also got a new mouse. It's very exciting. It's the same as my old mouse. It's the Razer Viper Ultimate, just in white instead of black. My other one, oh shoot, I should have got gas there, dang it. My other one, I had it for years and years and years. It just specifically, it has a few connection issues here and there, but most specifically, the reason that I was like, I need a new one is the middle scroll button. I can no longer click on it. And I use that a lot. One, in Palia for marking where I need to go on the map, and two, to open up extra tabs. And yes, I can right click and open them, but it's more efficient to do it, obviously, if I just click once. But anyways, we have a new one I got from birthday. I was very, very excited for it. It was the thing that I like, the only thing that I like really, really asked for. And so I'm grateful that Azurite listened and got it for me. And then I got some Lego. I got the Japanese maple like bonsai tree. Okay, no, I thought it said 40, it said 70. I'm like, we were speeding, I didn't get a ticket. Which I think is super cute. I think I'm gonna build that on stream tomorrow. I do co-work streams typically on Sundays, which is like a reset. I use Saturday as like a reset day for me, and then I use Sunday co-working to like kind of get computer stuff done, like anything, and catch up on anything. I need to do clips from from Twitch. Is something that I need to do here, and I'll probably work on that tomorrow, as well as invoicing. And sending like emails and stuff. I get so many emails, and like when I first started content creating and like streaming and stuff, I would get like an email here and there, and I would be like, okay, I got an email, like I need to respond to them right away, regardless of if I want to play their game or not. That was like my thing, like regardless, I want to thank them and appreciate them. And like now it's gone to, and then it like got to the point where it's like, okay, I will respond to them if I'm gonna play the game, and just be like, hey, thanks for the key. And now like sometimes I get I flop, that's hilarious. Sometimes I get emails that are like, here's a key, hope you enjoy it, play it. Other times I get ones like, hey, if you want to play it, let us know, we can send you a key. But there's too much for me to respond to everything on my own. I like have to prioritize. I'm very grateful sometimes for the people who like reach out a second time and be like, hey, we sent you that key, remember us? And I'll be like, thanks, you're on the list and you've just moved back up. Like for example, there's a game that I helped with like some of the stuff in the in like the demo, and like, you know, gave a lot of feedback on it for the dev, and then so as a result they gave me a game key so I could play it. I thought that just happened. It's like almost August, it's the end of July as I'm recording this. It was March when they sent me the key. I'm playing it now. You'll see it soon on my YouTube channel, either this week or next week. It's called Oblitus Mortis. If you saw the demo, you know, but it's you play as a little skeleton. It's like a roguelike Metroidvania. And it's based on like Venezuelan folklore and tales and stuff. And it's really, I'm really enjoying it. Like the controls are so smooth, which I think is so important for games like that. The baddies are a little bit easy, albeit them tedious. But no, I've really been enjoying playing it. And so like, I'm sad that it took me so long, but like, you know, I'm doing my best here. I'm one person. I answer all my emails. I monitor everything. I edit all my stuff myself. I record everything myself, obviously. And there's like so many things that I want to expand and do more of. And just like the capacity is just like not there. I started like this last week, I've started to like record, edit. I think it was 2 weeks ago. No, was it last week? Recently we did a co-work stream. It was either last week or the week before, I can't remember. Wasn't last week, it's my birthday, week before. And I edited a bunch of videos while I was streaming, co-working, but I didn't export them because I was afraid that I was gonna mess with things, because both are like really heavy graphic card intensive things and CPU intensive. And so I just did that, and then I just export them at a later date, and it was honestly so helpful to do that. And so I'm like, maybe we do this a little more often. So like throughout last week, I was just like editing stuff as I could and not exporting it, which is a bit of a hassle because I need to make sure that I'm being organized on what I'm editing and stuff. I'm afraid that I threw a raw file into my edit it section without having edited it. So now I need to like go through and see if I can find something that isn't in my output folder or on my YouTube channel. So I'm like slowly working on that. Or like maybe I just need to keep a list of what I'm editing. But no, that was like really helpful. And so like I'm like, okay, if I can keep doing this, because today, normally Saturdays I spend a couple hours editing, but today instead all I did was export the stuff that I edited this week and make a couple thumbnails. So I think that is good. And so like the more that I figure out ways to do this, the more that it will be better. Oh shoot. In the long run for just kind of being organized and then hopefully expanding capacity, because again, I do everything on my own. But yeah, so I got the Lego, we're just tangenting. I got the Lego bonsai tree, and then I also got, I don't know, like there's, oh, Chadron discovered. Oh, one of the reasons I picked this trip is I think I get to discover 2 new places, which we always love to discover new things. Gonna have to slow down a little bit here. So a couple years ago when I was still working out at my summer job, when I was, making that good money, it destroys your soul, but you make good money doing it. The Harry Potter, the Hogwarts Castle Lego set in like the miniature scale came out, and I ordered that for myself, and I was really excited. And it was a fun build, but it was about a 9-hour build. I built it on stream, and it took a while, but I love it. It's like, I think it's so much nicer than like the bigger sets because it's easier to store, it's easier to display, and I just think it was very unique. So they recently-ish came out with a Diagon Alley version in that same scale, and Azurate's mom very kindly got it for me for my birthday. I was not expecting it. I did not ask for it. I've like looked at it a few times in the store and gone like, one day, but like I have a hard time, like my like love language is gift giving, and so I have a really hard time when people give things to me. And so when people are like, what do you want, I'm like, nothing. I actually talked to my aunt the other day. She's like, I know you guys got married a while ago, but like, did you register anywhere? And like, if you did, like, is there something you guys want? We can also just send money. And I'm like, I think we need a pot set, so I might be like, pot set? Anyway, so I got that, which is really cool. I'm excited to build that. And I also got, there's another set that, it's another one that I'm like, I would love to own this one day, but like, it's not a priority, but I'd really like it, but I'm not going to talk about it. But we happened to be in like a secondhand Lego store recently, and they had this set, and I said, oh, Starry Night, the Van Gogh set, the one with like the swirls and stuff. I'm like, I would love to own that one day. I was like, but like, not a priority kind of thing. And when they were out, shopping for my presents, they found that set, which I thought was really, really cool. And they got it for me. Technically, the littles got it for me. So, yes, I'm excited to build that. Apparently, that's a difficult build. One of the people in my community, one of my mods, he is a huge Lego fan. And so like he'll send me pictures when he gets the stuff, and like I was like, hey, look what I got, and he's like, that is a challenging build. It might be a good off stream and chill build, but I don't know, like I have built Lego off stream before, and I've built Lego on stream, and I don't know. There's definitely perks to both things. Like I built the Rivendell set on stream with Azurite, and it was like, I think it was like a 16-ish hour build. Of course, you got to keep in mind that when you are chatting and you're streaming and stuff, I think we also like stopped and got food at one point too. Obviously, you're gonna take a little bit longer. It makes sense. because you're not solely focused on that. And then I built the Barad-dûr set, which is like the big tower in Mordor. And I didn't build it on stream, and it only took me about 10 hours. So, you know, one thing I find when I do build on stream, oh, we're going kind of fast. When I build on stream, I get distracted and I make mistakes more often because obviously the nature of I'm, you know, paying attention to other things. So like that's something. I was going to try sneak past on that side, but I don't think it's feasible. I do think I can sneak past on this side though. There you go. Oh shoot. Should have got fuel. I forgot I had to get fuel. Okay, I was too busy chatting. You know, we're okay because I know that once we hit red, we have at least an hour, closer to 2 if I recall. So we should be okay for a while longer. We're going to have to get fuel before the 4 hours is up, but hopefully we'll be okay. But yeah, so I'm excited for that. You know, I have been building my little wall over here with Lego botanicals. I got the happy plants, which are so cute. If you haven't seen them, you have to check them out. They're like super cute little pastel little pots, and they have like legs and arms, and then they're like plants are interchangeable too. I suspect we will see more of the happy plants because one, they're a great price point. I think they're like 24-ish bucks. So and they were sold out a lot. I finally found them not sold out. I'm like, I'm getting it. So I think that the Lego will probably make some more, and I would love to see more of those. That's probably a cop. It is. He's got someone pulled over. Still might have got a ticket. But yeah, so I'm hoping that the Japanese bonsai tree will fit on one of my shelves that I have over here. But if not, August 1st, there's a trio of 3 bonsai trees that is coming out from Lego that I want to get. There's another one. Oh, there's a hibiscus flower as well. It was actually really funny because like, Azurite's mom was like, what do you want for your birthday? And I was like, nothing really. I'm like, that's out right now. I'm like, August 1st though, like would love one of these sets. So I'll probably see if I can't swing at least one of those sets for myself here soon. Bat my eyelashes or something like that. Oh, yeah. I saw him, and it was far too late at that point. 5K. Oh, we're struggling. We do hello. I'm blaming the steering wheel. We've discovered Valentine. We are making a decent amount of money for this trip. I think that's a cop up there, so I might have to slow down. We are making like 18 or 20K for this trip, so losing 5 isn't the end of the world. Yeah, it definitely is a cop. It's just annoying. You know. It's a me problem, fully. Like, I understand. Like, hi, it's me, I'm the problem. I butchered that so much. It's me, hi, I'm the problem, it's me. I think I was going backwards. No, I'm not. Okay, we're fine. But yeah, I saw him. That was the O, because I saw him and then I got the ticket. But you know, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. The last trip I did, I don't know if you saw it, but I did like $175,000 in damage to my truck. And that, ladies and gents, and theys and thems, and all of the above, and all of the below, is why I don't own my own truck. Because imagine you buy a truck for like, what, like 150K, 100K, whatever. And then your first trip out, you have to put in 175K to repair it. Although I did find out recently, and so I think what I'm going to do, I actually streamed this last week at some point. Everybody was like, hey, we would love to join a convoy with you. And then nobody joined a convoy with me. It was fine. Somebody was trying, and unfortunately, their Steam Deck was just being a butt, and I get it, because I had such a hard time getting my Steam Deck to work for Euro Truck Sim 2. But anyways, I found out that you can get your own truck and then hire someone to drive it. And then the only time you need to drive your own truck is if you're doing any of the special events, which I've never done a special event. I think there's one going on right now for Iowa, because Iowa DLC like just dropped. I have not done one. I do have the Iowa DLC though. We haven't been there yet. We did go there on stream, but we haven't been there yet. Here. Okay, we gotta think about fuel. I need to pay attention for fuel. But yeah, so I think I will probably look into maybe buying my own truck at some point, and then hiring someone to drive it for me, because then I'll make money. Yes, thank you. I am running out of fuel. I'm just gonna do this. And then what I should probably do. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I don't think there's anything close by. Okay. Like maybe we can make it there. Like I said, I'm pretty sure once it hits that red, I have about an hour left. So there is a good chance I can make it to that station. I just have to not forget it. The first one, okay, didn't realize what my fuel was. The second one, I was too busy yabbering away, so like, I don't notice. We cannot miss the third one. This is nice. This is a good drive. I'm enjoying this. I picked up a little bit more of the DLC for Euro Truck Sim, but I will say, I definitely think I enjoy American Truck Sim more. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just because, like, I talked about this a little bit in the last one. I don't know if it's because I just, like, have a lot of things unlocked. So it feels like just, like, old hat. Like, we're just going, we're vibing. Or if it's something else. I don't know. Because I feel like maybe I'm like, oh, my God, look at this in Europe and this in Europe. But I think I enjoy this more. Oh. Welcome to Bassett. That was a gas station there, but it was not a gas station. Oh God, we're going double the speed limit. It was as a gas station, but it was not one we're allowed to use, which sucks. I was driving way too fast. There's no shot we would have stopped in time anyway, but you know, we can try. But yeah, I'm trying to say, okay, so like my tummy's been hurting. You know, I've like seen those like stupid shirts that are like, you know, or memes that's like, my tummy's hurting, but I'm being really brave right now. But like, honestly, I played Dead by Daylight on Thursday and my tummy was really hurting. And I was playing with Azure on a stream, so I tagged him in my Discord so people could come over if they wanted to. And I was like, my tummy hurts, but I'm being really brave right now, so come support me. So many people came in chat, be like, you're being so brave, Kiefer. We did all right. It'd been a while, like months. I think around like December since we played Dead by Daylight together last. It was definitely, first one went great. We had like a really good, we paired up with two people. It's so funny because they were both Leon and they're like twinsies, and Azure and I were both Dwight, and we were like twinsies. And then we ended up doing really good. We all got out and it was a good time. Like we really worked together well. And then it just kind of, the teamwork after that kind of just never really reached those levels, but you know, it's okay. There's also like the new Five Nights at Freddy's. Is that like a side along thing? Yeah, it totally is. Gator maybe, I don't know. ATV of sorts. But they've got the Five Nights at Freddy's stuff, which is new. And like that killer like throws an axe at you and then the axe gets stuck in your back and you have to take it out. And then we played, I don't know, like maybe, yeah. You might have heard me slam the brake, but I could not stop in time. I was going 40 over the speed limit. And, oh, that's a shamrock. I was like, what is that? But anyways, so we've lost 10K in tickets alone. Another reason I can't own my own car. But another reason why having a truck, oh, here we go, would be a great thing, because then other people can make me money that I can waste. Yummy restaurant. I wonder what they serve there. Hopefully yummy stuff. I'm gonna do this. Oh, cool. I don't know how to do the windshield wipers because I'm never in the cab. It's gonna be fine. There we go. All right. We don't need a ton. We'll probably just fill up half. There we go. Boop. To call you mine. I hope I can go this way. What's it doing? Ooh. Looks like I can. Go round behind. We're like the queen of overcorrecting today. There we go. But yeah, so 10K lost. Good thing, you know what? I was looking at a trip that was, we're just gonna go and we'll just get behind this guy and hope for the best. I was looking at a trip that was like only, I think it was like 8K or something, maybe less. And I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna do it. Like, it's fine. And then I found this trip, which was more money and also got us to discover 2 new places. So, but yeah, it's fine. We're not here for the finances. We're here for the good times. And I can always play American Truck Sim on my Steam Deck before bed to make money if I need to, because I have done that so many times. But anyways, so we ended up playing Dead by Daylight for a bit, and then after that we switched to Repo. Repo is like, I'm not saying I'm obsessed with it, but I really, really, really enjoy Repo. I don't love scary games, but I find that it's more goofy than scary, especially like when you're like robots talking and like the whole head's going back. It's a good time. Plus, I know all the baddies, so like, besides getting like jump scared, not expecting them to be there, I kind of know how to deal with them. I've also seen like a decent amount of TikToks about Repo, and specifically the Repo mechanics and things. And so that has made me a better player. Like, I feel like I actually have Repo skill. Whereas like other games, I'm like, I can play these and I can like bumble through. But you know, I'm usually the last one alive in that game. Therefore, especially if we're in a group, I always have the player count upgrade, which you can look on your map and see who's, how many people are still alive or how many people are dead. And, yeah, it's pretty good. I've been enjoying that. It's nice because it's like relatively easy to get a group together for that. For the longest time, we only ever played with like 3 or 4 people, but now we're up to like full lobbies of 6, which is nice. And I know there's mods so you can have more, but like the thing about, I feel like if you did a mod so you could have more people, what you would need to do is there's another mod where you can make it so whatever upgrade you get, everybody else gets. I think you would have to do that, because financially it would just be ridiculous. Because even with 6 people, like sometimes it's like, did everybody get something? Especially as you get to the later levels, you are making more money, but sometimes you just don't. We actually, Azraid and I got to level 10 and we almost cleared level 10. I just kept dying. I was having a rough time because there was like 50 enemies. And then, you know, there's like gnomes in it, and in like the early levels you get like 3 or 4 gnomes. In these levels you get like, I swear, 20 gnomes, and they just like keep coming back. Okay, we're gonna have to get in that other lane in a second here. But it's been a lot of fun. I played a bit of Peak too. Like those 2 games, like for me, like just they came out around the same time, and they have a completely different but similar vibe, if that makes any sense. Like, I think they're both equally as like kind of goofy and ridiculous and fun. My only issue with Peak is I do get motion sick, as we know, which is why I cannot drive from inside the cab. And Peak does make me a little motion sick because it's first person. Not as bad as some games. Okay, this might be okay. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it. I feel like we'd have to back up to get in there. Anyways, not as bad as some games, but they did just release an update that gets rid of some of the bobbing a little bit more. So fingers crossed. And the cool thing about Peak is it's a different level. It's a different map every, like, what, 24 hours? Oh, come on. Can't believe we got in there without having to back up or make a mess. I'm excellent, guys. We did so good. Again, 22K minus 10K in fines, but like, it's fine. I don't think I took any other tickets besides that one. The last one, I just got so frustrated because I crashed so many times, twice. I had to get towed. I was like, whatever. Anyway, we're gonna end here. Thanks for joining me on the little trip. If you enjoy ATS, we have either American Truck Sim or European Truck Sim every single freaking Monday because it's so much fun. We have game demos on the weekends, shorts sprinkled throughout, and game playthroughs as well. Sometimes there's extra things on Fridays. Usually it's just a Tuesday. Usually it's a Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday thing. I have problems. But yeah, thanks for being here. I love chatting, and I will see you in the next whatever happens. Bye.